Hi, everybody. I've brought you into my COVID era virtual classroom. See, there I am to respond to this week's article, Jill Berg's Leading Together, Creating a Culture of Inquiry Among Educators. And there was one section about it that really spoke to me a lot. It was this part about how teachers are used to being in control and used to being the ones answering and not asking the questions, and not just used to it, but sort of expected by society to be that way. And that speaks to me because I'm finding more and more as a teacher, as I become more experienced, that I'm answering a lot less questions. I have time to guide the students to figuring out the answers for themselves, which I think is the goal of education, much more than just being some sort of reference book for your students. The other thing that really spoke to me a lot was this quote about how inquiry needs to evolve beyond being bound to formal structures and become a habit of mind. Habit of mind is a great way of describing it because inquiry, as it's actually implemented, tends to be very regimented, but real inquiry is very open ended. You don't know where you're going to get on a day that you start an inquiry lesson if it's real inquiry. But of course, teachers are expected to get to a particular place. Classroom teachers are expected to cover the standards and to improve test scores, and that doesn't really leave a lot of time for real inquiry. The other quote, and the one that probably left me the most when I was done reading the article, was this one, which is how when schools support educators, what professional learning becomes is an anytime, any place activity. Anytime, any place professional learning is the way to do it. It is more effective than most professional development meetings I've been to. Not that I haven't been to any good ones. I've been to some good PDs, but the casual workplace conversations, conversations with people who do your job but a different organization, those kinds of organic structures are really effective for teaching me how to be a better teacher, and I hope for me to share ideas with other people. I really believe in those kinds of settings, so much so that in fact my current jam is this book, Communities of Practice, because that's exactly what Jill Berg is describing here, is the community of practice where the habit of inquiry, of connecting with not only your immediate neighbors in the schoolroom, but all the way out to the professionals in the field and other places, building this community of practice organically really develops your skill as a teacher. So that was my reflection to the Berg article. I really am looking forward to seeing what everybody else has to say about it.